Welcome back to all the crackers in the box. Today we're going to take a look at these two rings and then talk about my final thoughts on tension rings and whether or not they're worth it. I think you already can guess that I'm pretty much pro. I do approve of them greatly. I think they are very useful as long as you can figure out what kind is going to work for you. And it's not going to be the same as me, and it might be the same as me. Don't feel bad. I don't feel bad. It's what's going to be the most comfortable to make your crochet or knitting journey pleasurable. So hi, it's me, your friend Corey again. Really glad you're here today to talk about these rings. I am going to start with this bad boy here. This one is extremely popular. There are many versions of it. The peacock, they come in packs, they come in individual. I liked this one because the colors were cool. It is not real metal. It's like fakey bakey, cheapo. Probably worth like $1 or something. Probably will snap on me in no time. So, let's take a look at this one. I have struggled with this one. Okay, I think I know how to put it together. Pop it under. No, go under. Over. No. See, it's very confusing. The pictures and videos I've seen are very misleading. I've seen people just whipping these through and they just slide. It also might be that mine just doesn't like to slide. So we are on, let me make sure my count here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3. So we're on another set of 3. Now I find it very tricky with this ring. I really do. See, it just popped out there. And I'm finding it does not sit the way I want it to. One, two. See, my yarn's not coming through. I really have to pull it, and I think that might be this ring in particular. I've seen videos where they just slide, and mine just doesn't. I've tried it with the thinner weights and whatnot, and I just can't seem to get this one to work for me. Either that or it just doesn't like this cotton, I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Now we're getting a little movement. Let's go. But see, my finger is still straight out. Let's try it on my middle. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. See, I'm still pulling my finger up. That's my problem with this particular style, is I'm still holding up my index finger, the finger I really need to have down. And that is a problem. Does not want to come. 2 and 3. Okay, so as you can see, this was a bit of a struggle. It probably would work better if this was not such a cheapo ring. Don't get me wrong. I just wanted to try it out. Because I tried out the cat ear one and that one broke like first day I had it, just snapped. I was like, okay, forget it. Cute, but didn't work out. So let's try knitting. Be right back. Okay, so I've never actually worn it on this hand. I'm going to put it here with my ancient ring here. I've had this ring for so long. It used to be a thumb ring. Yeah. Now it's just a ring. Haha, I'm funny. Anyways, pull it down through here, come up and around. Okay. We're going to put it on my middle to start. And pull that out. Like that. It's probably going to work wonders with knitting because everything seems to be working so well with knitting. You're supposed to go under the bird's beak. Come on. There we go. That worked out well. Okay. Try that again. No, that does not work on my middle finger. I feel like I'm about to lose my grip. Not my grip on reality, but my grip on the yarn, which is not what I want. I don't like that feeling. We do not like that feeling at all. Okay, so gave me too much. There we go. And we're just going to go like that. And the yarn is not moving through the ring at all. There we go. And that is a problem. So like I said, this one has just been problematic for me. And I haven't been willing to pay $15 for a sterling silver one, which probably $15, $20 probably would work better. Just look at it, it just does not want to slide through. I really have to force it through. It doesn't just slip. It's not going. Where the other two, there was quite a bit of sliding in a good way. Like the ring just came right off. So, for knitting, this particular ring is not working. I cannot get it to slide through. Maybe we string it up another way. Maybe I go this way. Come out this way. Try it that way. I'm still having to rub it around my middle finger there. Wrap it around. I don't know why I said rub, but sure. Why not? Now this is not working the way I would like it to. That is for sure. Do I have a big... No. That's just really loose. I don't like that. It's so weird how sometimes it does that. Probably my tension. Well, anyway. Totally distracted here. This ring, cute. Love the look to it. Love the style. I'm sure it would work better in better metal, but for this particular metal, it does not work for me. So, very frustrating. This ring here, this is the one I like the best. It is very simple. You can get it in the high-end stuff too. It has the same kind of little marks on it. Usually a lot thicker, because I find that I end up breaking it right in here when I've broken it. This is amazing. This right here is so simple, but yet so effective. You can squeeze it when you need to, if you want to change fingers, or pull it apart a little bit, and it sits very comfortably. Let's grab my crochet. I am best with this ring. I use it the most. Okay, so that kind of gives me a bit of a biased opinion here. I just put it through like this. Can you see that very well? It's just wrapped through. Simple. Just a second here. Oh, okay. So, we have it strung through, slides. Really nice and easy. Nice and easy. So what I end up doing, got too much now because I'm all showing off here. Got me all nervous-ated. Got 3 and I need 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. So it definitely usually works. I like it on my middle finger when I want to keep my index finger down. So I'll put my index finger down this time. And I usually end up wearing it on my middle finger. I find it sits well. I get a good pace going. And I don't even notice it. I notice when I don't wear it, actually. And I get really feeling like something's missing now. 3 and 4. Now my hand is not fatiguing. I'm barely holding the yarn. I just let it slip through because I find it's easier to control its speed. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3. So by far, this is my favorite for crochet. Simple, super effective, and it really saves that pain in my hand. Absolutely saves me right in here. I'm rubbing right now because I'm a little sore. I've been crocheting quite a bit today. Still working on my mom's cardigan. To show that off. This is still the back panel. I need to do about 35 inches up and down. I'm at about 32. So I am really close to ending that part, but whew, this is a beautiful pattern. I really like the way it's looking. I just love these loops on these. I've had to backtrack a couple times because, counted wrong or made a mistake, but there's a lot. I've got 9 per row because it's quite wide. I think it was 21 across. Maybe more. But she wanted it extra long. So anyways, let's try this for knitting. I've never tried it for knitting. This should be exciting. Okay. We are going to put this on my middle finger. Maybe I should put it this way. Just based on how I hold it. Because the way I was taught was you go through here, and up through here, right? Like, it goes through all your fingers. And, I was getting the worst finger burn from it. Which is part of the reason why I didn't want to knit anymore. Because, you use things like Red Heart and just, keep going. And I don't think it's going to make that much of a difference with knitting. I don't think I like it so far with knitting. I think all the other ones are way better with the knitting, which is fantastic. Yeah, I definitely like the other ones better. I'm finding this is a little bit choppy. I'm not finding the yarn sliding through it nicely. But I definitely love it for crochet. So we're going to try it this way. We are going to experiment, so So yeah, a ring is definitely a hit or miss with people. Some people absolutely hate them. They do take some getting used to. But they can be a very valuable asset, especially if you're finding that your hands are not doing so well anymore. If they're not as strong as they used to be, or you're finding you can't crochet or knit as long as you used to be able to. This takes a lot of pressure off. See how my hand is like so relaxed? Both my hands are just super relaxed right now. I don't have to apply a lot of pressure. I don't have to be all aggressive towards it. I can still get a good pace going. And like I said, it keeps this flowing the same tension throughout the whole thing. It's not changing it. As we noticed earlier when I was looking down here at this hot mess where I feel like it's not the same tension, it doesn't look bad. I'm the only person that'll probably even notice it in any way, shape, or form. But like this looks huge. This one right here. That is bothering me. And it really isn't huge. It is to me to the point where I'm almost considering frogging to that point, and I'm like, no, because I've already done that. I'm pretty sure there's a way to get my stitching to loosen around it or tighten around it, you know, something. I'll figure out something. I'll look it up. But there's got to be a way to fix that. Probably not, though. I thought I could fix that slip stitch, and that just turned into a giant mess like that. And that's exactly what I say about the rings is why they're so useful. They actually stop these kind of things where your tension stays the same. I haven't had my tension feel any different. It isn't loose, it isn't hanging, it feels the same every stitch. So let's take a look on the other side at our stitches here. How about we just keep them all on the knitting needle first? Yeah, that would be really helpful. Goodness me. Just wanted to take a peek at my stitches. Ah! Okay, sorry, a little bit of technical difficulties here. Okay. Let's take a little look here and not let my stitches come off. It looks pretty uniform even though I switched rings all throughout it. I'm not seeing any big spaces like I did down there, or here, or there. That's driving me crazy. It really is. I am on this row. And that's what I'm talking about. Like, we can't, like, just trusting our own selves. We will end up losing our spots here. Like, that is not good. I don't like that at all. Anyway, let's discuss the rings. That's what we're here for. Hi. So these are my final thoughts on rings at this point in my life. These two can be used for crochet. So I'm going to bring them up a little closer so we can take a better look. These two can be used for crochet. They work really well, even the cheaper ones. These ones are definitely the cheapest you can get, just because I wanted to try them. I doubt I would get the more expensive ones. I think these will suit me just fine for knitting, as long as they last. Then maybe I might get something more expensive in these particular styles, but for now, these work really well. For knitting especially. I can use them for crochet, but I prefer not to. As for these two, this one is obviously my winner. I love this ring so much. I would really like to get myself a quality one. And with this one, I can see the potential in this one. I can see why this one works well for most people. This one's very, very popular. And I can see why it would work. This cheaper version, though, is absolutely garbage. It's so bad to use. So I would definitely recommend go for a more expensive one if this is the kind you want to try. Because the cheaper one's very frustrating, I find. I just leave it in a box and say, never mind, I'm not doing this. Definitely, this is my winner for crochet. It works okay for knitting. Not great, but okay. The other two worked much better. This is definitely my crochet one. I have a couple. I take them all over the place. I misplace them constantly. So, rings. Rings are meant to help the fatigue in your hands, your bones, all that kind of stuff. Help you keep your tension steady and the same throughout the whole project. And they work really well for that. If you're having problems with your hands fatiguing on you, I would recommend trying something. Maybe try a cheaper one and see how you like it for style-wise, because everyone's going to be slightly different. No one's going to like the same one. Or they could. I'm not going to judge. I'm not going to assume. But there are snake ones, there's cat ones, there's all sorts of really cute ones. Remember, though, the thinner they are around the spots where the yarn rubs through, the more likely they're going to break there. So be careful. Keep an eye out for that kind of thing. You want it thicker. Like mine broke right where my yarn came through. Right here. It started wearing away, and I could see it. I was like, oh, okay. And that was definitely an eye-opener. So I had to get another pack of them. And I found these ones were much thinner. So I definitely want to get the thicker ones. Anyways, I hope this helped. I hope this all made sense. Knitting probably is amazing. Definitely amazing. Thanks for joining me here at All the Crackers in the Box, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye.